Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So if you'd like to get either a Vedic Astrology or a Tarot reading from me, you can do so at my website. It'll be linked down in the description box below. But let's get into this, Gemini. So, what is this video going to be about? This is going to be about the Mercury Retrograde that's happening on April 21st this year. And it'll be going on till May 14th. So what's a Mercury retrograde? You hear all sorts of things, but what is it really? Mercury naturally represents communication. Now, this communication is also communication between devices. So you can see issues with communication, issue with electronics. Mercury is also travel. There will be travel issues during this time. But what's the real significance of a Mercury retrograde? See, Mercury turns retrograde 3 times a year. So what it means is, there's something fucked up in your life, and you need to fix it. That's what Mercury retrograde really means. See, Mercury's our intellect. So, when Mercury's turning retrograde, it's becoming more powerful. Because it appears closer to Earth. So we feel the effect more. Now, Mercury is retrograding back towards the sun. See, Mercury is the prince, the messenger. Now, why is he going back towards the sun? Because the sun's the king. He needs his orders from the king. He's not the king yet. He's just the prince. He's the messenger. So, Mercury is going to conjunct the sun on May 1st. And this is when you'll get the solution to your problem. Now, this is going to be taking place in the sign of Aries. So, Aries is your 11th house, Gemini. So, 11th house is elder siblings. It's your friends. It's your large network circles. 11th house is your hopes, wishes, desires. It's your gains. So these are, it's also gain of status. So these are the areas of life where you need to fix this issue. And you'll be able to do that right around May 1st. It'd be like May 1st to May 2nd is when you'll get the solution. Also, specifically, you're going to have trouble communicating with your friends, with your elder sibling. There will be issues there in particular. But now let's talk about Pisces. Because Pisces is under siege. Now, before, despite Rahu and Saturn being on either side of Pisces, it was okay. Because the Lord of the house was inside the house, protecting it. And now the Lord's not protecting his house anymore. He's moved. He's abandoned the fort. So Jupiter is no longer in Pisces. And now Rahu and Saturn, 2 slow-moving malefic planets, are hemming it. So Pisces is under siege. Now, what does this mean? Pisces is your 10th house. 10th house is career, status. It's your bosses. It's the actions you perform that the world notices. It's the most visible house. Pisces being your 10th house. 10th house is noon. It's where the sun's most visible in the sky. So, when Pisces, your 10th house, is under siege, you're going to struggle in all these areas. Your career is, you're going to have struggle there. Your relationship with your bosses will be strained. Now, you will gain status because of Jupiter being there with Rahu in your 11th house. But there is going to be strain and a lot of struggle in achieving that status. Alright, but that's what I have for you, Gemini. And if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me and the channel out. And I'll catch you in the next one.